Lots to cover here, and I can't narrate all the patch notes, so there's going to be a link down below in the description box so that you can go through the plethora of changes that have come to today's update. One of the biggest things is it's on next gen. PS5, Xbox Series S and X, aka the Xbox Series X. It's here and it's orgasmic. All right. This brings various improvements to the game with the update, numerous quests, gameplay fixes, as well as a number of free DLC. On top of that, it contains the next generation update, which will allow Cyberpunk 2077 to take advantage of the additional power of the Xbox XNS and PS5. There is also in this patch, as per Powell Sasko, the game's quest director, it's actually packed with things we won't actually talk about. Things we won't include anywhere, only for you to find. We made so sure that there was something for you to find out on your own, we won't say anything more. I think only one person and one QA knows what it is, so probably only 3 people on the planet know about this. So let's just go really quick with the next-gen exclusives, what you get. Added ray-traced local light shadows, which will operate, I believe, at 30 FPS. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Implemented native achievement support on next-gen consoles. Note that as the next-gen version has a different SKU, PlayStation trophies obtained in backwards compatibility will not be transferred. Xbox achievements will automatically appear on the new version using the smart delivery feature. Introduced 2 graphics mode on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Performance mode ensures smooth gameplay at 60 FPS with dynamic 4K scaling. If I'm not mistaken, the PS4 version of Cyberpunk on the PS5 runs at 60 FPS, but at 1080p. Ray tracing mode, I think, right. Provides photorealistic shadow and reflection rendering as well as gameplay at 30 FPS with dynamic 4K scaling. The Xbox Series S version has no graphics mode selection and is by default presented at 30 FPS and 1440p with dynamic resolution scaling. Added performance improvements which significantly decreases the number of FPS drops and improves the rendering quality. Balanced HDR to achieve parity across all platforms. Various visual quality improvements. Added activity cards for PS5. Added Spanish voiceover support in the Americas. Leca con lo sporco figlioli di puttano, chupame mi cazzo grande. Okay, that's enough of that. Due to technical constraints, it is available only on next-gen consoles. For further details on language support, voyez le lien ici dans la description. Implemented support for spatial audio on the PS5 for 3D audio-enabled headphones and built-in TV speakers via PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech solutions. Implemented the use of adaptive triggers on the PS5. Haptic feedback is now customized based on in-game activity. Controller's built-in speaker is used for holocalls, text messages, and everything else that happens in V's head. Additional content's available for players on all platforms. The rest of all this shite. Look at that. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just being real, just being honest here. I ain't reading that shit. And I'm also going to have this link as well that's going to bring you right to this beautiful, quick platform overview. So if you're on PS5 and you want to compare to the PS4, you can see my mouse cursor here. Ray trace local shadows, checked. Because you're not going to get that on the PS4. Various visual quality improvements, not going to get that on the base console. Whereas on PC, you could see it was previously added. So the X means they added. A blank square means nada niente sazira. There's nothing added. Improved crowd reactions. Even things like DualSense controller feature. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so you can take a look at that if you want to kind of like fine-tune everything. Now, in closing, another very important thing. This is on the PlayStation 5 as an example. When you go to your PS4 Cyberpunk 2077, as all things that have an add-on, I can go right here and get the PS5 upgrade. Notice it says PS5/PS4, so it's very easy for you to find. Otherwise, you won't see it here in the description. Or, sorry, in the add-on section. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the typical thing where I go to click and download, and it says to confirm the purchase, which is free. Don't worry, it's not 160 gigs. That's if you were to download both versions of the game. Then you'll be brought with this here, where the PS5 game in this instance is in fact bigger. I am going to download it just because why the hell not? For the unlikely event that you don't see it, maybe you don't own Cyberpunk. Well, let's go to the store. I mean, it's not rocket science here. You would type in cyberpunk. You would just type in, you see that? Cyber, done. First thing that comes up, PS5, PS4 amalgamated into one. And then from there, you're able to choose your version from here. Okay? Again, if you're on Xbox, they're smart. They're smart. Smart delivery, I think that's what that means. 6-minute video. I gotta come to an end here. This is a lot longer than I wanted, hence why I didn't read all the patch notes. The main point and focus of this video, again, is to let you know that there is an update to the regular base game with all those fixes. Like I said, it's a big whopping download, and that the next gen version is here in what I believe is called a shadow drop, because we were supposed to get, I believe, a release date, and it just kind of went bloop. There it is. I've had enough. There you go. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. I'll break it off in your ass as always. And if, you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be fantastic. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.